Hello, old chap. I don't know. Long day. It is Thursday, January 13th. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a great day. I hope you didn't have a long day like I did because I had to work 12 hours. Well, I didn't have to, but I put in the overtime because, cha-ching and, cha-ching, right? Got to get the money from somewhere. So, you must have read it. The Jethro Tull 12-inch and 10-inch update. All right? Because I did all my singles not too long ago. But I have a bunch of new stuff here. This is not one of them. This one is the old Chrysalis Blue Label. This was. It still was. And nice gatefold sleeve, right? And yeah, it's got the blue Chrysalis label. See, it's like a newer pressing. I would have loved to have gotten my hands on an old island, a British pressing of an old island, a Pink Island label release, but I don't know. I think that's too much to ask for. That's what I think. But anyway, this thing's in great shape. I mean, it's a newer pressing. It's in wonderful shape. Now here's one of the newer things that I got. The second album. This is Live in Sweden '69. So Martin Barr is with the band here. I don't know, is there any live Tull that was officially released that has I can't remember the guy's name. Mick Abrams. Is there any live Tull with Mick Abrams? I don't know. But anyway, this is a on the London Calling label, I guess. Live in Sweden '69, and this has some of the mixing on here is a little bit wonky, to say the least, but it's nice. I like having something like this. Side one, you get the kind of a miniature illustration of the cover, and then side two, you get the track listing for everything. And it opens up with My Sunday Feeling, and then Martin's tune, To Be Sad Is a Mad Way to Be, Back to the Family. Then you flip it over, this side with the, Dharma for One, a nice long version of that. Nothing Is Easy, nice long version of that. And Song for Jeffrey. And it's beautiful, marble green finish. It's beautiful, and it sounds good. I mean, the quality of the pressing is pretty good. But like I said, the mixing's a little bit, well, I'll call it, to be kind, I'll call it psychedelic. So, but this is nice. This comes with that lovely green record, and it comes with a little insert. Here's the back. You see the gang. Talks about some shit. And Live in Sweden. So you get a little write-up and some pics, and it's a lovely package, and I'm happy with it anyway. So yeah, it's cool to listen to this. I've already listened to it a few times, but it's a shame that the mixing gets a little sloppy. And you know, at some points. So I don't know, maybe the guy running the board was a little bit, who knows? Who knows what happened back in '69, you know, in Sweden. So that's a new edition right there. Here is my stand-up album. If you saw the first video, you saw when I stood up that I actually snapped them right off the album cover. But today, they just stand up. See, I'm a little bit more gentle. I don't want them to lose their balance, lose their glue. But this is a green label chrysalis, or chrysalis. I used to call them, I saw this, I said, how do you say that? Chrysalis, I guess. So, so I picked up some of my dad's bad habits. He had a hard time with pronunciation himself. Goofy Italian Marine. All right, there you go. There's side 2. Yeah, you did a good job, Dad. It's up there somewhere. But this is in great shape. This is I would say near mint condition, because, you know, even when I was a kid, I knew that, you know, when I started collecting music, I realized you gotta handle these records carefully or they get all kinds of noisy, and who wants that? So, but this is in beautiful shape. No real ring wear, right? See? And it's distributed by Chrysalis. It's just a little sticker there talking about Chrysalis being the distributor. Of course, it's their label, so. And here is the Steven Wilson 2016 mix. Bless you. My wife was yelling at me from the living room. She doesn't like this mix. She's not a Tull fan anyway, so. But this is nice. So you get the new mix, and of course, this one also stands up if you're real careful, and it's so nice because let's see what's happening here. Get over there. So you get this beautiful book. And of course, this has information that you can get in the box set. Some pictures. Sweden, 69. Yeah, you know what? I think I put this in the wrong spot. Yeah, that live album, I need to put that on the other side of Stand Up. And I can take care of that right now. But anyway, yeah, you get that nice booklet. And look what they do. They give you, this is so new. Still has little pieces of little pieces of the record in the middle here where they punched a hole. Yeah, side one. But you get this nice pink label, but it's still chrysalis. Nice stereo pressing of the new mix. Yeah, I like it. And I like, all right, so it's pink, but it's still chrysalis, but it's still, you get a pink label, which I have no problem with. That's nice. So, but anyway, 2016 mix. With the original packing plus the book. And there it is. Very nice. I have to say, I like the some of these re-releases that they've been putting out. And here's my old Benefit album. And this one is on Reprise. A domestic pressing on a Reprise, the orange Reprise label, which is kind of nice. And again, this is in mint shape, in beautiful shape. Now what I would like to do is get the British release, which has a slightly different track listing. That I haven't done yet. I haven't bothered to do that yet, but yeah, this is a great album though, man. I absolutely love this record. And Stand Up too, actually. I mean, Stand Up's just great. Stand Up has Look Into the Sun. Of course, this has Teacher. It's got the song Inside, which I don't believe is on the... I don't believe that's on the British release, is it? I love that song, Inside. There's a lot of good music on here, man. With you there to help me. Nothing to Say, Inside, Sun, for Michael, Collins, Jeffrey, and me. And then and side two, To Cry You a Song, A Time for Everything, Teacher, Play in Time, and Saucity, You're a Woman. In great shape. Again, do you see any ring wear? I don't see it. Even on this side. I just see a lot of tiles up there. There. All right. Here's my Aqua Lung. Domestic pressing. In a textured sleeve. Huh? Beautiful shape. I mean, it's like I just bought it. It's like I just came from the store back in 1970 or 71, and I just got the damn thing. And, whoops, and this is on Reprise. All right. With the old English text. Yeah, side one is Aqua Lung and side two is labeled My God. with the Warner Reprise Lost Leaders. Lost Leaders. Lost Leaders? Warner Reprise Lost Leaders are full stereo double albums in deluxe packaging. Well, so there you go. Lost Leaders. Or Lost Leaders. I don't know how you say it. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. What's in here? Oh, yeah. Here, if anybody has an old CD version, you can write to me and I'll mail this to you. You can fold this up. You can fold this up and stick it with your CD. See? Aqua Lung. Oh my God. I cranked these out at my old job. Years and years and years ago. They smell as old as the album, but I'm still keeping them. So I have an old CD copy, and one of those is in there with my old CD. So in case I want to look at the words while I'm listening to it. So here's my domestic pressing on Reprise, Warner Reprise. Here is a British copy, a British import. Again, in absolutely beautiful shape. And the album itself is in great shape. This British import, of course, you know, Warner Reprise, they just use some cheap paper, but this is like, not quite cardboard, but nice thick paper, or thin cardboard. But it's a much more firm, much nicer inner sleeve that would house the record. And me, of course, I have a lined sleeve to protect the album. But again, your old English text. Here, let's pull it out because it's just so beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Old English text. Side 1, Aqua Lung. Side 2 is My God. My God. And a beautiful British chrysalis pressing of Aqua Lung. And yeah, you know, I like having both of these things. I like having the American pressing on Reprise, but then I have this beautiful pressing on chrysalis. Great shape. I mean, just really a pristine, perfect copy. I would say that the record was near mint. There's a couple of spots where you can hear some pops, but for the most part, very, very quiet. Quiet when it needs to be, for sure. Here is Living in the Past. This is a domestic pressing of Living in the Past. An American pressing. With the booklet. Ooh. I almost don't want to take it out, but I will, because it's got such a great booklet. Yeah, see? Another textured sleeve. Very thick package this thing is. Double album set. And you open it up and this is what you see. couple of pages that tell you what the contents is. And here's your first album right here. Now I used lined sleeves to store this because I love this album. I love Living in the Past, man. I think it's such a great compilation. It is a great comp. Just mint shape. Near mint shape, I would say, near mint. Really, just incredible shape. I must have played this probably at least half a dozen times, maybe a dozen times, but with loving care. And this is a real good copy of the American pressing of Living in the Past. Now, of course, now I got to put it back. So, yeah, I didn't pull this out on the first video. I don't believe. I think I just opened up the book and showed some of the pictures and stuff. But this is a great. A nice clean pressing, well preserved by moi. Here, let's see if I can. Easier to get it in there when it's. Just having it in the that lined sleeve is going to make it harder to get it in there. I don't care. It's going to stay in that lined sleeve. All right, so here you go. It's in there. 12-page booklet, and it tells you what you're looking at right there. Huh? Great shots of these guys. Yeah. Barrymore with a baby. I believe that's Jeffrey Hammond with him. I think. These are good. So anyway, a nice quality pressing. There's a little bit of wear and tear on that spine, but how old is this thing? From 72, 82, 92, it's 50 years old, isn't it? Yeah, it's freaking 50. Happy birthday, you bastard. Actually, I don't think that the album was released in, well, I don't know what the date of the release date was of this album, so. But anyway. There. Ay vey. It is a tight fit, but it is well protected. Yeah, you don't want it too tight. You don't want it to break, and also you don't want it to warp the album cover. But it's all right. All right, and then moving along, here is a British copy of Thick as a Brick. It's on the blue chrysalis label, but it does come with the newspaper. So here you go. Here's the newspaper. Right? Here now the news. I like to check the weather every day, and it's always the same. So anyway, I don't want to beat this thing up any more than it already is. But the paper's actually, I mean, this again, you know, I was so careful with the damn thing that there's no real ring wear. It's not all that beat up. I suppose if it was a little bit more beat up, it would look more like a real paper. You know? But this is a very well-preserved copy of the album, but it is on the blue chrysalis label. I wish I had at least a green label like an earlier pressing, but this is nice. It's got the paper. Here is the 2012 remix in stereo. 180 gram vinyl and a 24-page booklet. Yes. So it's so funny because it's not even a gatefold, but it does come with the little booklet, but it's not like a newspaper, so I kind of like the novelty of the original British pressing. You know, this is like a highlights magazine when you're at the dentist's office. Except for the stories are a little bit racy. But anyway, let's take a look at the record itself. And there you go. There you go. A little different. I'm sure if I had a green chrysalis label, I could compare the two. Imagine the font's a little bit different and just looks different. Looks different to me. But this is the 2012 mix, and every once in a while it's kind of cool to switch it out and check out the newer mix. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's nice. One of my favorite Tull albums. Here's the boot, my God. Did I show off this record? Jethro Tull, my God. This went for 30 bucks at one point in time. I don't think I paid $30 for this. I think I got this from somebody who bought it. Maybe he bought it for $30 or she bought it for $30, but I don't remember where I got this from, but it's not in bad shape. It's in pretty good shape. It is a bootleg, but it's the sound's not too shabby either. Rare, $30, it says on a sticker. And it's in this beautiful, ugly, generic cover. But somebody stamped it nicely with, my God. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. I love this album. This is a green chrysalis record. In beautiful shape. An original domestic pressing. too. Ooh, 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 ooh. And yeah, this is great. It's come on, get back in there, you slob. Has a little playbill, right? Right. It's got right. Yeah. Here, look at this. Oh, it's just 8 pages. That's right, isn't it? But what's cool is that this album has little slots where you can leave this open, and of course, then you have all the lyrics there just sitting there wide open. Or you can just leave it closed like this. It's actually glued kind of on this side here. So if you're going to close it, you close it this way, and you close it this way. There you go. Hey, lady. Sorry. It's silly. Just trying to entertain myself while I do this. So there it is, an original domestic pressing. And here is the original 1973 Passion Play album, remixed to stereo by Steven Wilson, and I don't see the date on here, but I believe that this was done after Thick as a Brick. So it'll probably be 2013 or 2014, maybe it was. 2014, maybe. And it is beautiful, but you do see little differences like the font. Here, let's do it. Right? Yeah. The font's a little bit bigger. And of course, this doesn't have that writing at the bottom because it's not a remix. So, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, this is nice. Nice custom label. I thought that was nice. And now this has a little bit of extra music on it because they did have, they did find that, oops, what's that? They did find that little piece that was excised out of one of these sections, and Steven Wilson restored it to its proper place in all its glory, and it's cool. So I thought this was well worth getting because it really is, not only is it remixed, but it is, it does have the complete recording. It was part 6 or 7. It was somewhere on the second side where it was edited out. Somebody cut it out with a razor blade and stuck it on the end of the master tape, and Steven put it back. It's kind of cool. So next, War Child. Here is a domestic pressing of War Child. This is maybe the first Tull album that I got, and it is slightly more beat up than the other stuff, but not by much, man. I took good care of this thing, and my brother was so into Tull, and my brother Danny, and I remember being in the basement. He was playing with a chemistry set, and we'd be down there and we listened to some Zeppelin. We'd put on a Physical Graffiti, and then I remember, listening to the War Child, And man, that was great. Old memories. And yeah, this is my copy, and it is in really good shape. Still real careful with it. Yeah, a little split up there, but not a lot of ring wear, just a little bit. Where are we? About halfway, huh? I think I earned myself a sip of this. Ah. Minstrel in the Gallery. This is really, I mean, this is a really crisp copy, really clean. I didn't play it much. And it's so odd, you know, because here's the front cover, and then to look at the back cover, you flip it over like this. A little gimmick. And, yeah, right? And, but this is a an underrated album, even by me. You know what? Is this? I think this is a British import. Oops. Oh, it's a Canadian copy. It's a Canadian import, yeah. On the green chrysalis label. It's actually pretty clean, and I've gotten some Canadian pressings that were really kind of noisy. Not Tull, some other artists. I can't remember who. I got a lot of records. I can't remember exactly who it was, and it was a little noisy. A couple of them actually were. But oh, and then of course it has the original lyric sheet. All right, and there is stuff in here, but it's just oh, son of a gun. What's this? There's a poster in here. Let's find out what it is. Oh, wow. I forgot I had this. Hey, look at that. Huh? Now, I believe this belonged to my brother, and he had this hanging in his room, and he just doesn't collect anymore. You know, he's not into it. Me, I'm into it. Yeah, I think I blew that. I think I blew it off the last time I was on the last video that I recorded. I don't think I pulled this out. I don't remember seeing that. It's been a while. So, but anyway, then of course there's lyric sheets for CDs tucked away in that thing. Seriously, if you want the lyrics for your CD. For your CDs, you want to fold them up into 4 ways and tuck it away in your CDs. I have them, and they're in pretty good shape. I mean, they're decent quality, you know. It's just regular Xerox paper, but what are you gonna do? All right, and then so that's Minstrel in the Gallery. And then here's MU, Best Of. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This came with a custom label. Pressed with a nice custom label. This is a domestic pressing here in America. Oh, U.S. and Canada. Yeah, this is domestic pressing though. It's American pressing. Side 2, right? Yep. Fat Man. Starts off with Teacher. That's a great way to start off a greatest hits album for Jethro Tull, for sure. Teacher. Good song. Good. There's a couple of versions of Teacher that are, and you know, they're all good. Teacher's great, man. Yeah, let's see what's in here. I believe that there is a poster. My God. Yep. Here's the gang at the Last Supper. There's Mick. There's Martin. Something's going on. But anyway, yeah, and this was hanging. Of course, it's got shit in the corners because you have to put this shit on the corners to hang it. Oh my. Look, another one. Yeah, 2 of everything. That's my policy. Yep, I would like 2 of everything, please. Oh boy, easy does it there, partner. So let's get this in here. Tuck it away. Yada-dee-yada-dee. Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die. Yeah, if you get the box set, you know that they couldn't find all the master tapes for all the sessions from the album. So, kind of weird. So this is certainly worth having. Well, I guess you can always have the original, like a CD. Too. It's going to have the same music. Again, here are the lyrics. And this is on the blue chrysalis label. So, yeah, you get the lyrics right on the back. Yeah, there's some really good songs on here. I think that this is an underrated album because, I don't know, maybe it's just kind of depressing, too old, like, you know, mortality, right? But Taxi Grab, I think, was really a good tune. Quiz Kid was cool. Crazed Institution's cool. But Taxi Grab, I thought, was really good. From a Dead Beat to an Old Greaser is kind of depressing. Of course, the title track is what it is. And John Glasscock was with the band here. All right, so Next, Songs from the Wood. Yes. And this is a domestic pressing, and it's a cutout. I was a cheap bastard. I went and got it from the bargain bin. On the blue chrysalis label. And again, see, if you're looking for the words for your CD, for your jewel case, they're right here. Amazing, I have so many of these. Now, the only reason I did that was because I wanted them with my CDs. And, you know, when I was doing this, it was back in 1989 and 90. And I had access to a Xerox machine and took advantage of it a little bit. A little bit. What a great album, by the way, of course. Here is Repeat. This is another cutout, hole punched here. I think this is, yeah, from, oh no, this is regular domestic pressing. But they didn't cut the corner on this one. They just punched a nice ugly hole in the corner. Best of. And this is on green. Green label. 1977 this came out. Oh, this yeah, this is, I see, yeah, Repeat Volume 2, Greatest Hits. This should be, oh, whoops. This should actually be before Songs from the Wood. This was released before that. Yeah. Teach me a lesson in organization. And this has the song Glory Row. Previously unreleased. That's right. And then, of course, MU had, what did MU have? It had Rainbow Blues. That was the previously unreleased track to get you to buy it. Those slick sons of bitches, man. Of course, then you get Jethro Tull live, Bursting Out. This is a domestic pressing. I don't think there's much to show here. Yeah, blue labels. These records are in great shape. Stormwatch. Now let me just double check this. Oh, I skipped Heavy Horses. I don't own Heavy Horses. I still don't. Heavy Horses, man, is not... My brother and I are in complete agreement about Heavy Horses. It's not an album that we really liked. And especially the title track. And I don't understand it. I still don't get it. I've listened to it. I have it on CD. And I've listened to it. I have the box set. I got to admit, I haven't really cranked up the box set. I'll have to do that one day. And maybe I will find that my tastes have changed. Maybe I will find that I actually like the song, but I don't think so. I don't know, man. Heavy Horses. It sounds like he was treading water when he wrote it. It was like, I don't have any, it was like he had writer's block, but he settled for that. I don't get it. Maybe there are other songs on the album that are better. I mean, there've got to be other songs on the album that are better. But anyway, yeah, this came out in 77. This came out in, I believe, 79. Not that I can see it. Oh. See, that's why I keep this here. 79. Yeah. See what a little light will do? Oh, let's put it over here. So, Stormwatch. And I did buy this used at some shop. And it does have an inner sleeve with lyrics. All right. And yeah, I bought it used. It's in great shape, actually. It was used, but it wasn't played much. I think that what happened was, man, Songs from the Wood was such a great album. And then Heavy Horses came out, and Stormwatch was released after that, the next studio album, right? And I think they're kind of a step down from the quality of the compositions that were coming out up till Songs from the Wood. That's a great album. But yeah, the next two albums after that, Heavy Horses and this, I don't think they stand up quite so tall. They don't stand up quite so well. Now, having said that, here's a re-release. Now this is a Record Store Day release, and it's got some of the odd studio outtakes and stuff. Here you go, and some live tracks. If you really want to, here, let's pull it out of here so you're not dealing with the, right? And I have to admit, I don't think I played this yet. I don't even think I put this on yet. All right? Huh. Yeah. And then, to add insult to injury, two 10-inch records. I believe these were both Record Store Day releases. And so here you get North Sea Oil, Warm Sporan, Home, King Henry's Madrigal, Dunringill, early version of Dunringill, and Elegy. So yeah, wise guy. So here you go. Here's the record that comes in inside there. Side 2. Brand new. 10-inch records, man. I'm gonna play this, and I did, and it was cool. I mean, it's in beautiful shape. I got it brand new. It's great. But again, it's the music itself is something else. It's not my favorite period of Tull for sure. Right? and Moths. Actually, this would be from Heavy Horses, right? Yeah, Moths was from Heavy Horses. And still taking care of my stuff, man. I have these lined sleeves that I pick up. Right. Moths. I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, you know, you don't like Heavy Horses and you don't like Stormwatch, but you listen to this crap. And yeah, I like this. Sometimes this spacey ambient stuff hits the spot for me. That's absolutely true. You know, I like a lot of different sounds. I like a lot of different music. Music is sounds. And I like a lot of different sounds. I like a lot of different styles of music. I'm just talking about as far as the Tull catalog is concerned. Some of this later stuff. Now this, actually, I was kind of digging, because he changed direction. And of course, he changed direction. He changed the band. I mean, you know, other than Martin Barr. No more Barrymore Barlow, and his drumming is just some of the sweetest drumming I've ever heard in the Tull catalog. On Thick as a Brick and Passion Play and War Child. Holy cow. Kidding? Great stuff. But now he's got Dave Pegg on bass, Mark Craney on drums, Eddie Jobson is working with him. And yeah, this is actually kind of an interesting album. Yeah. And this is a British pressing of the album from the, you know, it's one of the earlier pressings, and of course it's got that little A, because that's the name of the album, A. It's like A for album. Oh my God, I sound like an idiot. But I like that it has, I like that it's got this nice inner sleeve with the lyrics. And this is a recent acquisition too. This is something I just scored not too long ago, a couple of months ago. And the album is in great shape. There you go, and the cover too. Beautiful shape. It's not even split on top. It's very nice. So I was happy to pick that up. Under Wraps. That's an album I don't have yet. I do have this 12-inch single from the sessions. Lap of Luxury, Astronomy, Automotive Engineering, and Tundra. And I did pick up the 7-inch double single of this. So I have this 12-inch and I do have the 7-inch too, the with the gatefold sleeve. This I probably need. I have this. Well, it fits. Yeah, that's cool. These line sleeves that I got are slightly larger than what I would used to get back in the years ago. And sometimes they don't fit every sleeve, like these 12-inch single sleeves are a little bit smaller than an album, so sometimes it's a problem. Sometimes it's not. Here's something new in my collection. Broadsword and the Beast. This is it's a UK pressing, isn't it? Hold on a second. Oh, this is actually a Swedish pressing. A Swedish... It's funny because it says here on the back, first published in UK by Chrysalis Records, 1982. Says that right in the bottom and the back here. But anyway, here, I wanted to get this. I think it's a beautiful album cover, that's for sure. Comes with the original inner sleeve. Again, that's real nice. And the label itself, okay, this is a Swedish pressing, so it's going to have some slight variation to the way it looks. I mean, you can generally you can expect that, and yeah, it's a little different looking, but it is the blue Chrysalis label. It's in great shape. I mean, the guy took care of this record. Whoever had it before me took care of it. So this is nice. Not my favorite Tull material, but a beautiful pressing and a beautiful, I just like the artwork. I just like I can look at this and go, man, I love having this. And who knows, over time I might get, as I get more familiar with the music, maybe I'll appreciate it more. But I can say that I do love the album cover. It's beautiful. And look, Crest of a Knave. This came out in 81, 87, oh, 87. Whew. Yeah, I wanted to get my hands on a copy of this too. And usually I aim for a British pressing. This is that. This is a British pressing. Oh. So it's a British pressing. Thin cover is a little bit thin. Comes with the lyric insert. Again, a nice clean copy for sure. And in 87, they were using these much nicer looking labels, I gotta say. Chrysalis started using these things. Nice. 87. Oops. Let's flip it over. it easier to get it in here. Yeah, this is okay. Again, the material itself is okay. I will get more familiar with it as I play these records, and meanwhile, I like the package. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is nice. Nice. Now, yeah, Crest of a Knave, there was several singles from here, and in the mid to late 80s, 12-inch 45s or 12-inch singles or EPs was pretty much the rage. So here is Steel Monkey and 3 previously unreleased tracks. Now, whenever I would see this from one of my favorite artists, I would go, wow, I have to have those. What music is that they didn't put on the album? And so here it is. Steel Monkey, Down at the End of Your Road, Too Many Two, and I'm Your Gun. A happy song, right? Too Many Two, and I'm Your Gun. In pristine condition, like the parent album that it came from. In beautiful, beautiful condition. And yeah, this has a little sticker on it that says Made in England, but it's not covering anything up. It's not like on the top of that monkey or anything, so see? I never minded those little stickers if they were in a spot where there wasn't anything important, you know, it was in a blank spot. It's fine with me. So here you go. So if you get the album, then you get this, right? You get 3 more songs that you can check out. All right? From basically the same sessions, I'm guessing. And then here you go. 2 more tracks from, said she was a dancer. So, and again, in mint shape. Beautiful condition. And you get, right, beautiful shape. And you get 2 more songs, Dogs in the Midwinter and The Waking Edge. Another 7-8 minutes worth of material. In beautiful shape, really clean. So yeah, I did real good, man, when I was looking for Crest of a Knave, and I was looking for the associated singles. The album itself is real clean, and the cover's nice and crisp. Same thing with these 2 singles. In beautiful shape. Ooh. Man, I'm glad I put that away before that happened. But hey, what the fuck? Why you? So a year later, in '88, this came out, and I was always a sucker for box sets. Always. So And I didn't have a CD player yet, so I picked up these albums. 5 LP set. You can tell it's the 5 LP set because it says 5 LPs. See? It says it right there. And when you look at the back, this looks very different than the back of the 3 CD box set because they had to reconfigure the layout. That is what they did. And here is the booklet that comes with the box because it's in pristine condition because I didn't look at it that much. Because eventually I ended up getting the CDs, which are above me on that ledge up there. So, yeah, 1988 was a lot of fun because now you have all kinds of old recordings, BBC stuff, and right. So here, let's just show it to you like this, right here. And here's the other side. But here's the album. That's what the labels look like. A and B. Beep, beep, beep. So, yeah, this is a domestic box set. Yeah. So let's put it back. Put this back. Put this back. I played these maybe once, so the records themselves are in mint condition. And the box set, the box itself doesn't even have a whole lot of wear and tear on it. I mean, if you look at it, and these things have moved all around, all over up and down between New York and Maryland, all in New Jersey as well. But man, when I pack these things up, man, I'm real careful to find boxes that these things fit in, and I pack them nice, carefully, and I store these regularly in these plastic sleeves. So there you go. Now I still have a few left. Rock Island. This one I just picked up. This one I was a little disappointed in the quality of the album itself. It actually had a defect, and so you hear some pops, and then it was a little bit noisy, and then I was playing it some more, and it wasn't really bothering me that much. So it looks like it should, I mean, it looks fantastic. Looks fantastic, except for that dot. You see it? Yeah, right there. This little, this main offender right here. Son of a, why I oughta. This side doesn't have no white dot, and the needle will play over it, but it does pop a little bit, a couple of times, which sucks. But it's not. After playing it, and I played it once through, it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, and the cover itself, all right, the cover got split. The guy shipped the record inside of it. I don't understand why. I don't get why that happens, man. I don't get it, but it does. Not all the time. That's why I don't get it. I mean, why doesn't it happen all the time? All right, but then you get this really nice insert, and I have to say, at least, all right, beside that split, the cover and the insert are in beautiful shape, other than that split at the top, and that split's pretty, it went, so, yeah, yikes. But if you're just looking at it, you know, yeah, sticking up there. But there's no wrinkles in it, no ring wear, so I was pleased with it. This came out a year after that box set came out. All right, and then this, Rocks on the Road. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I saw this and I thought, okay. And man, I got this for a decent deal. I got a good deal on this. And you get Jacqueline, Aqua Lung, and Locomotive Breath. Those B-sides are non-album performances. So, there you go. Nice picture sleeve. And it's, man, sounds great. You know, picture sleeve from the 80s. It's not bad. It's actually pretty clean. All right, so there you go. And there you go. And there you go. And there it is. And then the last one that I got, I picked this up when I was living in Richmond, Virginia. I went to a record store. This album had just come out. And it says, limited edition, contains a 3-track 12-inch single, 12-inch EP. So I said, ooh, let me add it. And so, yep, I have it. So this, again, this is in real good shape. And yeah, this little lined sleeve fits right in the inner sleeve, so I'm able to put that in there. Catfish Rising. Now I'll tell you, I like this album. Yeah, man. I really do. I have to say, I like the packaging and I like the music. This was actually, I really kind of like this record a lot. Yeah. So, there you go. Fits right in there. And then, it's a nice little generic inner sleeve for the 3-song EP. And again, this is in beautiful shape. Of course, I bought it brand new, and I've been taking care of it ever since. A little bit of a split happening at the top of the album cover, I just noticed, but it's minor. It's not, so it ain't gonna bother me too much. Just gotta take care of it. But the cover itself, other than that little bit of split at the top, is in wonderful shape. Yeah, it's just barely split. And something like that, man, because I'm not looking straight on at it usually, it ain't gonna bother me too much. But this is real nice too. So there it is, man. That's my 12-inch and 2 10-inch records. That's where my collection is right now, and probably will stay there. I don't think I will be, well, who knows, maybe we'll see what pops up. You never know. Anyway, that's an hour and 20 minutes. That's long enough. Have a great day.